Activity number 5. Avian embryo culture. Before everything else, let's have the rule of thumb. Adherence to aseptic conditions. The egg surface should be disinfected with 70% ethanol prior to egg transfer to remove surface contaminants. All dissecting materials and glassware should be sterilized. Eggs have the potential to be contaminated with salmonella. Always wear the proper PPE or your personal protective equipment upon conducting the experiments. Procedure A. Egg candling of Avian embryo. In a dark room, hold the 3-day-old egg to the light of the candler to observe the contents of the egg. Cooling that occurs for less than 10 minutes during the candling does not harm the embryo. However, exposing the egg to a hot light source at more than 38 degrees will kill the embryo. The range of temperatures inside the incubator should be from 36 to 38 degrees Celsius, with 37.5 degrees being the best. Eggs need humidity to keep them from drying out. Relative humidity should be at 60% for the first 18 days and then increase to 65 to 70% on the succeeding days. The eggs need to be turned at least 3 times a day. This will keep the developing embryo from sticking to one side of the eggshell. The egg should be placed into a holder with the blunt end up and the pointed end down. Observe the contents of the egg starting from 3-day-old to 10-day-old. Record daily data including the size of embryo, weight of the egg, heart rate, and write developmental observations. Procedure B. In-ovo culture of Avian embryo. Procedure. Fertilized eggs should be incubated directly after laying in a 37.5 degrees Celsius incubator with 60% humidity. The egg is placed in a holder cup at horizontal position for a few minutes to allow the embryo to relocate to the top of the egg. A hole is made on top of the horizontal side using dissection scissors with the aid of a needle to remove about 5 ml of the albumin using syringe, with caution not to poke to the yolk and embryo to avoid damage. This is done to lower the yolk with embryo for preventing rupture of the yolk with scissors penetration during cutting. Procedure C. Ex-ovo culture of Avian embryo. Procedure. Prior to ex-ovo culture, the fertilized egg should be incubated at 37.5 degrees Celsius with 60% humidity. Spray to support film with 70% ethyl alcohol for sterilization. Gently open the eggs, and contents should be carefully transferred onto the support film. Grind the eggshell pieces to a fine powder and add to the albumin. Do not drop ground eggs directly on the embryo, but sprinkle on the sides of embryo. The ground eggshell will serve as source of calcium nutrition for the embryo to efficiently prolong its survival. Cut a plastic wrapper forming a circular lid that will serve as a covering on top of the containment. Seal the lid using a clear adhesive tape. Return the egg in the incubator under maintained conditions.